Jake stumbled out of the wreckage, his body aching from the crash. The jagged pieces of his small plane lay scattered across the sand, a stark reminder of his sudden descent into this nightmare. The island stretched before him, wild and untamed, with twisted trees and dense underbrush whispering secrets in the wind.
This can't be happening,
He murmured, scanning the unfamiliar landscape. He felt a shiver run down his spine, as if the island itself was alive, watching his every move. As darkness enveloped the island, Jake ventured into the jungle, driven by the need for shelter. The air was thick with the scent of damp earth and decay. Suddenly, a rustling in the underbrush caught his attention. His heart pounded in his chest as he caught sight of glowing eyes watching him from the shadows.
Who's there?
He called out, his voice steady despite his fear. The creature emerged, a monstrous beast with scales glistening in the moonlight, its claws ready to strike. Without thinking, Jake grabbed a branch, swinging it with all his might. Jake breathed heavily, the creature lying defeated at his feet. He knew this was just the beginning. His survival instincts kicked in, and he began to devise a plan. He scavenged the wreckage for supplies, fashioning makeshift weapons and gathering anything that might be useful.
I need to stay one step ahead!
He whispered to himself, determination burning in his eyes. As the first light of day broke, Jake ventured deeper into the island, driven by the need to understand the place that held him captive. He stumbled upon ancient ruins, half buried in the earth, their inscriptions telling of a time long forgotten. The realization hit him that there was more to this island than just its monstrous inhabitants.
What happened here?
He wondered aloud, tracing the carvings with his fingers, feeling a connection to the past. Jake heard a rustle behind him and turned to find a figure emerging from the shadows. A woman, her clothes tattered, but her eyes shining with resilience. She introduced herself as Lara, another survivor trapped on the island.
I've been here for months.
She explained, her voice steady.
Together we might have a chance.
Jake and Lara prepared for their final stand against the island's horrors. Armed with their wits and their makeshift weapons, they faced the creatures that had tormented them. The battle was fierce, but their resolve was unbreakable.
This ends now!
Jake shouted, his voice echoing through the jungle. As the last creature fell, the island seemed to sigh in relief, its curse broken. Together they stood victorious, the island's secrets finally laid to rest.